We'll talk through the draw, which will come out this week, and it's interesting the way it sort of falls, isn't it? Those first 2 weeks, back-to-back away trips for the first fortnight, and then a 7-week stretch at home. What do you make of, in general terms, what you're looking at for 2018?
Yeah, that's right. I do remember it just being a tough start on the road, and you can look at it two ways, I guess. One being that it is a tough start, and you're just getting yourself together, and guys usually typically come in late. Ones that are finishing seasons off with the Australian NBL, and so you don't quite get your pieces in there. But the other way you can look at it is being on the road, and it's a great chance to bond together. And playing on the road will be tough, but it's a great way to find out who you are, what your identity is, and work from that. And then obviously having those home games, we target all of those ones that just continue to make that a fortress. The stadium down there and the fans, the Shark, the Roughies, orange Roughies. Those are the I guess the games that we've just really want to try to make it as tough as we can for the opposition to come into our home. But yeah, it is what it is. You can't really control everything with the draw, but we like to just go about the embracing, opportunities of playing on the road, and I think that will put us in a good position, throughout the season.
Yeah, you get that international window as well too, and that week off in the middle there as well. Literally coming after that 7-week stretch at home. Before then, you get another couple of weeks away from home after that too. So you've almost got a sort of, I suppose, how do you approach that from a coaching point of view? Does it change in any way? Do you look at it sort of in two different phases, or how do you break a season down like that where it sort of stops a bit like you've done, with the Breakers obviously this year?
Yeah, it's a tricky one. Obviously we've just gone through that with the Breakers, and going from our performance last night, there's probably, who knows, like if they had something to do with the result, but I thought we were definitely, there was some being rusty or just maybe a little bit flat. And but those are things that I guess you want to be able to learn from that. The good thing is that come that time period, I think the Tall Blacks games are at home, so the travel factor, there is no travel factor in it. And those boys, once they get into that Tall Black camp, the intensity comes down somewhat because they're not training at a full 2 hours or every day. They're getting through their plays, and so the intensity it's short, and they just they've got 2 high intensity games, of course, but the overall training load it comes down, and so it just obviously we hope to have a few Tall Blacks in that group, in that mix, and it'll just be a bit of a balancing act too, and making sure that we are keeping their training load, or the ones that stay behind. We're still keeping a good balance of keeping them, refreshing them, but also keeping the intensity up so that there's no drop in that energy.